Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Down here for this offense. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And then first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining a decent yardage. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has 4 points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect from Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes the bunch formation. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. See what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The quarterback's got it on the option. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming up, second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the important point after it's out. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The linebacker shifting around now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the wideout goes in motion. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Ball handed off. Ball carrier tackled there. Second down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And he knocks that one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And the Seminoles will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. Will take their first 10 out of the half. The tuck strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away. Down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here's the second down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Finding some room with the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the running back's got it again. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Running play called on third and short. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Noles have first and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Noles. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this one will be fair caught. Miami offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. He stays alive. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
The sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. He drops back in the gun. Going for his running back. It's complete. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, so that's what caused the fumble.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff on the jet sweep. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the fourth quarter, of course you've got to go for it on fourth down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on a previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They'll run the option. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Knowles getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key on a 3rd down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Gets the 1st and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good. And that will tie the game. Are we headed for overtime?
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Tight end goes in motion. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Game time. About a minute to play in regulation. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the tailback's got it again. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The Canes will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. Touchdown, Seminoles. To claim the lead here in the final minute. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget.